Okay, what's up guys? Do you wanna know the 5 best ways how to assess your progress in body composition? Then watch the following video. The first and simple tool to use in order to assess your progress is weighing. Depending on your goal, you should be able to objectively assess if you are on the right way to your goal. For example, my weekly goal is to lose 0.3 to 0.7% of body weight weekly, as you will see in the next part of the video. With respect to daily weight changes, perform weighing on a daily basis and take into an account the average number of the week. Another useful tool to assess your progress is measurement tape. I recommend to use measurement tape on a weekly basis. Ideally, you should use measurement tape with auto-regulated pressure like Myotape, which you can see in the video. Maximally flex your abs and exhale all air from your abdomen while you align the tape horizontally over your belly button with consistent tightness. Perform both of these measurements fasted after having gone to the bathroom in the morning. Don't forget to note your results, ideally to the Google Drive, where you can share your results with your trainer, such as my clients do with me. The third thing you should consider while checking your progress is your training performance. If you're not an elite lifter, you should always aim to improve your performance and strength even if you are in a caloric deficit. If you are not able to improve your performance and strength during the cut, you should reconsider the 5 main key factors influencing successful body transformation. You can find the link to the video explaining these factors in the description box. The fourth tool is taking weekly pictures of your physique fasted in the morning after having gone to the bathroom on the same light conditions. The last but not least is your psychological state. There is no way you can get the best possible results if you are constantly overwhelmed or burned out. In the next 2 following studies, I'm gonna show you why you should consider more sustainable approach when it comes to dieting than more aggressive approach. The first study examined an impact of diet breaks on fat loss, metabolic changes and regain of weight during post-diet time. 51 men with obesity were randomly divided into 2 groups. Men in the first group were put into 67% of their caloric maintenance for 16 weeks straight, meaning that if their maintenance caloric intake, the intake where they weigh don't change, were 3000 calories per day, they would be eating 2000 calories on daily basis. Men in the second group followed the same protocol, but with 2 weeks of maintenance after each 2 weeks of caloric deficit. The second group lost over 50% more fat than the first group, even they were in the same caloric deficit for the same amount of time. Additionally, the loss of resting energy expenditure were lower by 50% in the second group than in the first group. And what is the most important when it comes to sustainability of results, both groups regained weight post-intervention during the 6-month follow-up. Weight loss reduction from baseline was on average 8.1 kg greater in the second group than in the first group. So yes, of course, if you wanna get shredded as soon as possible, there is no need to care about long-term results. I actually have some successful body transformation of my clients whose stories and whose body transformation I'm gonna show you here on this channel. However, the next study also shows that the more sustainable diet could give you even better results from long-term point of view. Subjects in the study were divided into 2 groups. The subjects in the first group were put into caloric deficit of 30%, and subjects in the second group were put into caloric deficit of 20%. The group with the more aggressive approach lost 21% of fat mass and 1% of muscle mass during 40 days, while the second group, cutting with slower approach, lost 30% of fat mass and even gained 2% of muscle mass during 60 days. From these 2 shown studies, you can also better understand why my weekly goal is to lose between 0.3 to 0.7% of body weight on weekly basis. The reason is quite simple. I want to get shredded as much as possible while gain as much muscles, as much strength and performance at the same time, and at the same time make these results as sustainable as possible in order to get shredded and stay shredded than lean bulk. So if your goal is long term and you don't just wanna look good on beach or in set photo shooting, make sure that you set everything as sustainable as possible in order to keep these results in long term. If you want to find out your level of advancement when it comes to lifting and natural potential when it comes to hypertrophy, meaning gaining of muscle mass, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Subscribe if you haven't yet, click on the notification button to be informed that new video is out. Like the video if you like it, share it with your friend if you think that it can help them, contact me if you wanna get the desired physique, and ask any questions you have by commenting below. The question of the day: how do you assess your progress when it comes to body composition changes? Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!